Yeah, with Rocket 21.
How was that?
Bro, I was like, I didn't believe it, and then as soon as it hit the bank, I was like, oh shit, like
This shit real.
this is real. And as soon as I got that payout, I went right back and bought 200K challenges.
No way.
Yeah.
So how much are you funded right now with?
25K.
How long have you been implementing the Set and Forget from the day you learned it from the 3-day forward? I think it's been what, like 6-7 months?
6-7 months, yeah.
And then that's the only strategy you've been using from that?
From then, yeah. And then I was able to get your course that you unlocked it, and then after that, bro, I've watched the 30-day bootcamp that you have, and I am making money like nothing now. All because of you, bro. Thank you.
No, bro, of course, bro. I mean, would you keep making them again?
No,
Okay, so then those mistakes that you made, obviously, you kind of write them down, you learn from them, and then you start seeing patterns, right? Because obviously there's patterns in the market, they happen time and time again. Did you ever see any patterns with your emotions in trading?
That was, yeah, with Rocket 21.
How was that?
Bro, I was like, I didn't believe it, and then as soon as it hit the bank, I was like, oh shit, like
This shit real.
this is real. And as soon as I got that payout, I went right back and bought 200K challenges.
No way.
Yeah.
So how much are you funded right now with?
25K.
25K. All right, so we got a student testimonial that we were going to do right now, but yeah, we just got pulled over. How's it going?
How you doing?
I had the registration and everything.
Okay.
I just got the car ready to go.
Why isn't that tag in your car?
Because we do YouTube videos, and I don't want to get it on the YouTube video. Like,
So you're gonna supersede state of Florida law because you're doing a video. Your tints are illegal. You got 4%. What did you put in the front?
there's nothing in the front.
Huh?
There's nothing in the front.
You're completely legal. These side windows are illegal, and these front windows are illegal. It's 28, 27, but 25 and above. You got 4%. Let me show it to you again.
I mean, I just bought the car. You can see.
Yeah, I understand, but you're driving it. It's $129 for each ticket, each window. What say on there? 4%.
$129. Wow. So got out of that ticket, but now we're gonna pull up to the student. Sorry, brother, I've had you waiting for a little bit, but these interviews I've been doing for the last 4 or 5 hours, where I've had different students where I meet up with them and they tell me the story, how Set&Forget has changed them. And now we have the next student that he requested to do the interview in the Porsche because he wants me to do donuts with him in the Porsche. So I said, all right, bro, let's do it. We're gonna go have fun, do a little interview as well in the car, and get to know more about his story and how Set&Forget has changed him. So these are students that have used the Set&Forget strategy and are local in Miami. So we're gonna meet up with him right now. Oh my God, this guy's huge. Yo, what's good, bro? What's going on?
What's up, bro?
Bro, you're fucking huge.
All right.
You barely fit in here, bro. How are you, man?
Good, and you?
Bro, my bad, dude. That cough got me right there real quick.
So dip you?
Yeah, nah. I was gonna clutch it, but I was done both of you know? All right, so what's your name, bro?
Kenny.
How old are you, Kenny?
22.
You're 22.
Yeah.
No way.
I swear.
Dude, how are you 6'5" and you're 22, bro? What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, don't guys like start growing like at what age? I think it's like 20.
Well, I've always been tall. Ever since like I was 16.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You play sports?
Basketball here and there at FIU.
You were playing at FIU college?
No. I go over there just.
Oh, you just
yeah.
go and play? So then how did you get into trading, bro? Because, you know, it's, you're kind of young. Have you been trading for a long time or no?
4 years, not 3 years. 3.5 years, I would say.
So you started when you were 18, like during COVID?
Correct, yeah. So around when I was in school, my teachers were cool with me, and I was a senior, so they let me do whatever I want. So bro, I was just on Instagram one day and I saw this influencer come up on my feed, and I was like, oh damn, like, bro, what is this guy doing? This guy just made 20 grand, 30 grand in a day. And damn, I'm trying to be like that. So that came across, and then I started digging a little bit deeper into it. I really didn't pay much attention to it, but I got in a little bit deeper, and then I saw a few of Miami influencers. And I was like, oh damn, these people, this is actually real. Like, but I heard, and then when you go on Google, search it up, it's like, oh, this is a scam or this and that. You know, people, they usually what they say about trading.
Yeah.
So whatever, I didn't really pay much attention to it. And after like 2 months, I used to go see races with a buddy of mine, and I met a guy that he does trading. That's all he did. And well, the guy was low key and barely spoke, but then he had told me, oh look, I do trading. Like, well, he had an M5 like suited up, and I started talking to him. Whatever, he was my buddy's friend, so I started talking to him. Oh, like how'd you get into it? Oh no, bro, I just dedicated time, you know, it's like a long journey and stuff, what they usually say. And then I was like, damn, bro, this guy's living proof that this shit works. So after that, I went back home and I was like, yo, I have to find somebody that does this shit. I want to learn this shit, bro, because this shit's interesting. So I bought a few courses at the beginning, but those courses didn't I didn't take them serious at the beginning, as in like I would study and then I would just bullshit it basically. And I didn't really see, I wasn't very disciplined at the beginning. So then
all these courses, you took them during COVID?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I ended up getting a job at Home Depot, right on the one in Pinecrest. And then I ended up, after I saw that I was getting paid, because I didn't really have money at the time. I got getting paid and I didn't really pay much attention to it because I wanted to, you know, like stock up my money now and save. And I ended up buying a car. And then after that, I met another guy that does trading as well, and that guy told me, he's like, yo, like, get yourself straight, buy a course. You're gonna find, not all the courses are gonna, you know, help you out in your trading journey, but the one that's gonna click, I promise you it'll click. So then I was like, damn, bro, like, I need to fucking get on my shit. This guy is telling me, yo, get on your shit, like this shit's possible. So then after that, I came across you on YouTube. I was like, bro, this guy's dumbing this shit down for dummies. Like, this shit is like, if you don't know this, like, learn this shit from him. Like,
you're not gonna learn it from nobody.
Exactly, bro. Like, and it's very, like, you keep it very simple and to the point. So then I came across you, and then after that, I was like, damn, bro. Like, I know you had your course closed. You just had it for like a little small group. Yeah. And I was like, oh man, he'll probably open it soon. So then that's when, then one day on Instagram, I was like, damn, I need to find something to do. Like, I was just, and then your first story came up, and you said that you were doing the 3-day boot camp. And I was like, yo, this is game over. I'm fucking buying this shit. Like, this, as soon as he lets it out, I'm buying it. So then I was in your 3-day, and then I was also in your 5-day. And then after that, bro, that shit changed my trading game 100%. Like, I didn't know what market structure really was, like the higher highs and higher lows, and you dumbed that shit down to the point.
Yeah, I remember that the first day of the 3-day and the 5-day, I'm like, all right, whatever you guys have learned in the past, that is useless. That is no longer going to work. You're gonna learn from zero full. So how long have you been implementing the set and forget from the day you learned it from the 3-day forward? I think it's been what, like 6-7 months?
6-7 months, yeah.
And then that's the only strategy you've been using from that?
From then, yeah. And then I was able to get your course that you unlocked it. And then after that, bro, I've watched the 30-day bootcamp that you have, and I am making money like nothing now. All because of you, bro. Thank you.
No, bro, of course, bro. I need a profit split, though. No, I'm kidding, bro. So what? So Set and Forget has changed your trading. Now,
correct, yeah.
Before trading, what was one of the most difficult things that you had? Like, let's say, was it emotion? Was it market structure? What was it?
More emotion. I wanted to make money fast, and I realized that wasn't the point after all the failure, all the blown accounts that I had. I tried a whole bunch of funded accounts and I blew them all. And I was like, bro, I'm taking this shit too fast. Like this, you have to sit down and like take it slow. And that's how I realized that when I see you guys' stories, and you guys even say it yourself, like you guys gotta be disciplined, you know, like don't rush trading. And it took you said like it was 3 years, 2 years?
Like 2.5 years.
2.5 years, imagine that. And I'm trying to do it in a day, basically. So that's basically.
So from the 3-day boot camp forward, and then after you got into the 5-day, what would you say would be one of the points that you realized that at the beginning of your journey, technical wise, you didn't know?
Market structure was a big point of me, because I thought every little pullback was like a higher low or higher high, and I didn't really know when the shift of structure and then the higher time frame correlation, all that came into a perspective.
Yeah, how it all kind of paints like a big picture.
Correct, yeah.
A big picture.
Yeah.
So let's backtrack a little bit, right? So 3 years ago, when you met this person that you said he had an M5 that he was low key at and he was trading, did you have any skeptical about trading? Were you like, oh, is this a sketch? Is this real?
If seeing it in person and seeing like everything in person is better than actually like seeing it on internet, because what people tell you or what you see is basically what you go off sometimes, and that's not how it should be. Like, you need to, like, you know, find out more information, because like, let's say this car is this color and then somebody says it's blue, like, you're not really gonna believe them. At the end of the day, you have to actually see it.
And then when you actually started the journey, did you tell anybody or you just did it on your own?
I did it on my own. I had a lot of people that, you know, like, oh bro, don't do that, it's just a scam, this and that. And the only person who believed in me and like and told me like, oh, like you should try it out was my mom, and I gave her 100% credit for, you know.
Really? So she supported what?
Yeah, she didn't even know what it was, but she's like, bro, like I know you can do this, like you're smart, and you know, try it out.
Where's your family from?
Dominican Republic.
Dominicano.
Yeah. Yep.
And then that's kind of interesting because usually family, not that they don't want you to do it, they simply don't know what it is. And since they don't know what it is, they're kind of scared and they just rather have you not do it so you save your money and you don't kind of get stressed and all that. Was there any friends at the time that believed in it or did it with you, or did you just go in solo?
I have a few friends that started it. The ones I have now, they're a little bit into it now, but they're trying to get deeper, but I got way ahead of them.
So you're the only one that stuck through?
Correct, yeah.
And how did you deal with that time when you were the only one that was actually putting in the time?
Bro, it was very hard. At the beginning, I used to, like I said, at the beginning, I didn't really take it serious until the second year that I was like, bro, I'm gonna lock myself in. Like, I barely go now. I don't hang out with people that much anymore at that time. And then I was like, bro, I literally dedicated time. I will get home, work, get home and study until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Go to sleep, wake up the next day, do the same thing. And I really found it interesting after like the second year. I was like, bro, this is actually like catching my attention. Like this is like every time I wake up now is looking at Trading View every day.
And then did you ever have a big losing streak at the beginning?
Yes, it was like for a month straight I was just taking losses and losses and losses, but and then I had to I actually journaled my trades to figure out what the hell I was doing wrong. And then that's when I realized that I didn't really know like what direction the market was at, like in the higher time frames and stuff like that.
And then after you would realize those mistakes, would you keep making them again?
No.
Okay, so then those mistakes that you made, obviously you kind of write them down, you learn from them, and then you start seeing patterns, right? Because obviously there's patterns in the market, they happen time and time again. Did you ever see any patterns with your emotions in trading? Because, you know, obviously patterns happen technicals and you can see it. You can actually see it right in front of you. But you can't actually see your emotions in a visual representation. Would you see yourself having the same emotional patterns time and time again?
At the beginning, yeah, when I would lose, I'll be in like a little bit of drawdown. I'm like, damn, bro, like I want to get out. I want like all this psychology that's going on in my head. I was like, damn, bro, like it's been 2 days and this shit's still not in profit. And it's like, fuck, bro. Like, come on, go up.
Set and forget, bro.
Yeah, now I just set and forget. That's what I do now.
So fast forward to about 2 years into trading, you still haven't made no money.
No money at all.
Zero. Why didn't you give up?
I felt like giving up wasn't an option for me because I read a lot of, I listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff, and like they say, it's like the people who quit are the ones who fail. So I was like, no, I'm not giving up in this shit. Like I'm going all in. It's all in, and I'm gonna keep going all in.
Did you have another option? Like, let's say if you didn't make it in trading, did you have a job or were you going to college or something?
Yeah, I have a right now. Well, I'm still working now. I'm employed with my cousin. We have like a family business, and that was my go-to. It still is, but I want to make trading like more a priority. You get me?
Kind of like your full time.
Correct. Yes.
Is that one of your goals for this year?
Yes.
And then what would it take for you to do that? Like what do you have to execute to make trading your full time for this year? Because if you're already making money every day, what makes it like? What do you have to do to break off so you can become a full time trader?
That's a hard question.
But you gotta have a plan, bro.
Yeah.
So look, I'm glad that I asked you that, because if your goal is to be a full time trader, you gotta have a plan behind how you're going to do that. You gotta have certain steps.
Well, the first thing I'll do is I'd probably like have enough saved up for like all my expenses to the end of the year. That way I can have like, you know, a cushion that just in case anything happens, you know, I have that money there with all my bills paid, and to clear up all my debt beforehand, and then I'll be like stress free basically.
Okay. What are your bills right now a month? Like more or less?
More or less, I would say like $4,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty up there for a 22-year-old.
For a 22-year-old, yeah, I have a lot of responsibilities.
Okay. Like, do you take care of your family? Or?
Yeah, I take care of my parents, my sisters. We all live together, and my parents were not like financially. They're not at a good standing. Well, at the beginning they were, but now they're like, I'm helping them a lot because they weren't like, they didn't have that extra push, you get me?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you have this huge responsibility of taking care of your family. How does that affect into trading? Does that put more pressure in you, or is it?
No, I feel like I have to go into trading with a clear mind, like nothing putting pressure on me, because at the end of the day I have something to rely on just in case anything happens, and I also save a lot of my money as well, so I have to be stress free when I'm trading. Because before I had pressure, but it was like pressure of myself that I wanted to make millions like the next day basically, but that's not the case.
Okay, so then I mean, the opportunity is there to make millions from the market. Obviously.
Correct, yeah.
You see the moves, you catch them, but instead of throwing 100 lot, you throw a 10 lot.
Yeah. The risk to reward.
And the risk to reward.
Yep.
So the opportunity is there in trading. Was there any point in your trading that you can remember where you're like, damn, like if I would have done this much different, I would have changed my trading completely?
I feel like if I actually paid attention to the courses that I bought, it would have changed my trading, and I would have learned sooner, because I would watch the video, and after I watched the video, I'd just go and implement what they said to the charts, and I wouldn't like write anything down. I would just watch it and that's it. And that was not the case. I had to watch the video. Like, you have to watch a video like 3 times. Like, first time was to watch it, the second time was to like write notes, and the third time was to catch anything that you didn't catch, because you can't catch everything that they say in one video.
In the first time, of course. So right now you've been trading consecutively with the Set&Forget strategy for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
How many trades do you take a week?
No more than 3, basically.
My boy. So how do you tell yourself in the past that that's the way to make money in trading? Because at the beginning, people don't understand that. They think the more trades, the more money. How do you tell that to yourself? Have to be patient 100%. At the beginning I was impatient, but I can now, patience to me is everything. I can sit in traffic for 4 hours and I'm patient, relaxed. That's how it is, and that shit affects in actual real life. Okay, so then you've never been patient in the past?
No, I was moving quick, and I was like, oh, come on, let's go.
So you say that you had to turn into somebody to become a successful trader?
Correct, yes.
Like, the person that you are today wasn't the same person you were
at all
3 years ago. Okay, I mean, that's good, bro, because people think that for you to become a trader is just copy paste, and it is, right? You can copy and paste the trading strategy, but you have to create the trader that you have to become in order to apply that strategy. Because that strategy gets executed by a person. Now, is that person qualified to be able to execute that strategy? And that's what time will tell, whether you are qualified or not. And honestly, not a lot of people are qualified, and a lot of people, they give up. I was just doing an interview before where the trader, he was 3 months into trading, and he lost a couple challenges, and he gave up. He gave up for a year. And then after about a year and a half, he actually came back into trading, and then he started applying the strategy again. So the trader was not ready, but then the trader became ready, and then it applied the strategy, and then they became successful. What do you think is one of your traits as a trader that you've become into, that you had from the past, that it helped to become a profitable trader now?
I would say discipline, because you can't really, any strategy works at the end of the day, but it's the person and how you implement it, because one little thing can throw you off completely.
Facts. So what would you say were those little things that throw you off?
It would be like, let's say like a candlestick that looks like bearish engulfing, and you think it's like a pin bar, basically, like something like that.
So like you questioning the trade.
Correct, yeah. And then like regretting it after you take it. Like, you have to, as soon as you take the trade, like you have to have a reasoning to taking the trade, and that's it. Like, you take the trade, that's it. You cannot be second guessing, like, oh my god, this thing might go up, or it's gonna go the opposite way, it's gonna stop me out and then go in profit, and stuff like that.
So what do you say right now is like your average like risk to reward that you have on a trade?
I don't do less than, if I get into a trade, it has to be a 2 to 1. If it's anything less than that, I don't.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Okay, that's good, because you can win, you can lose 5 trades in a row, and then you win 5, and you're up. You're more than up. You're actually up almost double. So, you're young. Obviously, I'm just a year older than you, but you came into the market with everything so much more advanced. Because when I came into the market, people didn't even know what a funding company was, so everything was still very new. You see yourself trading mainly funding companies or personal accounts?
More funding companies, because I feel like when you're in a funded account, you have to be sharp. Like, you cannot mess around or anything, because they give you a set of rules, and those set of rules, you break them, like you lose an account. So in your head, you're like, okay, bro, I have to, be on my A game at all times. And then I feel like in the future, I'll have my own capital. Like, I'll start getting my own capital.
To pretty much scale your own personal.
Correct, yeah.
So you've never flipped an account?
No, I haven't flipped an account.
You want to try?
Let's try it.
I'll give you
Rest of anything.
I'll give you like $500 and you flip. Like, if you show me, if you give me a week, and we got this live right here. If you give me a week of, because you're young, bro, and I believe in people like my age that, bro, you guys will do anything to fucking succeed, and I know it, bro.
Yeah.
So if you show me that you win for a week, just 1 week, I'll give you $500 the next week so you can flip it.
Let's do it.
You got it. Easy.
Set and forget.
So when it comes to flipping an account, I'm gonna give you a little tip. A little tip, right? I've done it before, right? I've done the flipping account before. There's no rules. Just send that shit. No, but honestly, like, you already know that trading is a high probability system. So only take the trades that have the highest probability trade setup. Don't settle for anything under an A setup. Like, you know how we grade the trades with the strategy?
Yeah.
You know how to grade them.
Yeah.
So grade them the highest that you can possibly do it. Don't settle for anything less, because there's no reason for you to put money up at risk when it's not going to give you the highest outcome that you can have for your account. That is the best tip that I can give you, bro, and it works very well. Just very, very well.
I see it.
So obviously trading has taught you a lot of things, right? It's taught you stuff when it comes to technical analysis, and it's taught you things about yourself that you've never learned, because trading, at the end of the day, it's a mirror of yourself. What did you learn from yourself as you're doing this journey of trading? Because if you're 2.5 years without having any results, and then you start, finally having some results, like, does that make you feel good that you never gave up? Or does the money feel good? Like, what satisfies you about trading?
Me not giving up, because it's like anything is possible. You get me? They say it all the time everywhere that I read something. Oh, anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. And money doesn't make me happy. It's just helping, being able to help my family, do stuff that I enjoy. That's all I like doing.
So the purpose of why you want to make all this money is to help your family.
Correct, basically, yeah.
So you don't want to have, so for example, the money you've made right now in the last 6 months with the Set and Forget strategy and trading, you don't use it for yourself?
Well, I buy myself a little here and stuff there.
But out of 100% of the money that you make, how do you divide it?
That 30-30-30-10 that you taught.
No way.
I swear, bro. That shit helped me a lot, because I really didn't know how to manage money at the beginning, and then I came across your YouTube video, and I was like, oh, bro, this guy just pays me the way, bro. And look at me now, right next to you.
I mean, bro, that's what I do every single month, bro. So for those of you guys out there that don't know, what I do is, with 100% of the income that I get, I divide it in 4 ways: 30, 30, 30, and then 10. So 100% of your income, 30% goes to residual expenses. That can be cars, insurance, subscriptions, things that no matter what, you have to pay. So it's residual expenses: rent, mortgage, light, water, things that without you moving a finger, you're gonna have those expenses. So that goes part of the 30%. Then 30% you have to save. You gotta save money, because you gotta be able to have liquidity to do fucking certain shit.
Yeah.
So you gotta save money.
And just in case.
Yeah, just in case shit fucking, doesn't set and forget too much. You gotta do it. And then 30% of your money, then you have to mandatory invest. Whether you invest it back into yourself, or whether you invest it into something else that's gonna potentially generate you more income. Because you can't grow if you're not investing. It's just as simple as it goes.
Correct, yeah.
And then 10% you splurge. You just blow it, you know what I mean? So you shouldn't be, and then whatever money's left over, let's say out of the 30% residual expenses, you have money left over from there, you throw it into either two. You either save it or you invest it. But don't splurge it, don't blow it. That's what I personally think, because there's no reason for you to spend money on something if something else doesn't pay for it.
Correct, yeah.
So I'm glad that you're using that now, bro. Because the fact that you're 22 and you're already implementing that, you're already profitable, you're already living the lifestyle, bro. You're already kind of having fun and shit. I see you having fun out here. Bro. So, bro, you're already part of the fucking successful
Forget
journey.
team.
You know what I mean? You're part of the Set&Forget. What is one of the most memorable moments that you had in your trading?
When I got my first payout. That was, with Rocket 21.
How was that?
Bro, I was like, I didn't believe it, and then as soon as it hit the bank, I was like, oh shit, like
This shit real.
this is real. And as soon as I got that payout, I went right back and bought 200K challenges.
No way.
Yeah.
So how much are you funded right now with?
25K.
25K?
Yeah.
So then when you got that payout, the money hit, did they review your account or they just gave you the money right away?
No, they reviewed it. Well, it took. I did the withdrawal on a Thursday, and they gave it to me next day.
So 1 day payout.
Yeah, basically.
Fire.
Cause I already had a previous account, and then I did the whole KYC setup and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So once that money hit, you're like, all right, this shit's fucking legit. Like,
I need to.
Now it's time to get serious.
Yeah.
So do you have any financial goal when it comes to having an account by the end of 2024? Do you want to manage $1 million in a funded account, or do you want to have more of like a smaller amount but in a personal account?
I want to do more funding route, and my goal right now is to get to 500K to be able to manage 500,000.
And then what's your plan for that?
As in,
Like how do you want to do that? Do you want to get like 2-3 payouts, then those profits pay for the challenges?
correct. Yeah, like same thing I did with the first payout that I got.
With the first payout.
And the best investment ever, going back.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta 30%, but you gotta put your shit right back into it. And it's kind of cool because since you already have an income, the stuff that you make from trading, you almost just compound it, and it's just gonna grow over time, and it's only gonna get bigger and better.
Yeah.
So I think that's exciting, bro. And I love it. You know what I mean? The fact that you're able to implement it and be serious about it, because you gotta understand, bro. We're young. Like trading is not gonna go anywhere for the next 10 years. So there's gonna be endless amount of opportunities for us to pretty much do whatever we want, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad that I was able to help you in that journey, bro. Like, do you have any questions for me? You have something you want to ask me? All the questions are answered?
Yeah, basically. All the YouTube videos that you give, and how you give back, and all the Sunday swings, you basically answer all my questions.
Fire. Alright, we're gonna send this shit up.
This guy's gonna kill me. Just so I got you right, huh?
Missed the gear. I think I sent her a little too hard.
A little too hard. A little too hard.
Alright, there you go.
Take it as a memory.
Fuck. Fuck. Looks like we're walking. Nah, we're still good. We're still good. So yeah, we just blew the tire. I feel like I should just send it one more time.
Think so?